Welcome back to Super Marina 64.
Yes.
In the last part,
this
we
is
found King Aster.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we now? Did you find my favorite tricycle? Guess what? We did find his favorite tricycle, but I missed, so we died.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, in this level, what you're supposed to do is get on his trike and ride it through this obstacle course while these geysers are destroying the ground.
Oh, wait. Just kidding. I was about to say, you could run faster than a trike could go, but not when you're fart-powered like she is.
Fart-powered?
Wow.
I mean, what does it look like to you?
Introducing Marina's secret advanced core. A can of beans.
Oh, no!
So whenever I see those red crystals, I always think of The Sims when your Sim's about to die.
Is that what the red... Is that what that means in Sims? Okay.
Have you ever played Sims, Evan?
Never.
So, you have different sliding scales of different needs and... Yeah, basically different needs and wants from them, like bathroom, sleep, hunger, socialization.
Shit, I jumped off!
And if any one of those sliders gets all the way to the bottom, not all of them, but most of them, the ones that are considered needs, you will die. Like if your food slider gets all the way to the bottom, or if your bathroom slider does, you don't die, but you do wet yourself. I think if your sleep ones, you pass out. I don't remember. It's been a long time, but some of them, if the sliders get all the way to the bottom, you'll die. And if you're miserable enough, your crystal turns from green to yellow to red.
Okay. Oh.
And red just means you're not doing well.
You ain't
Red
doing
means
too
red.
good. Anyway, Gabe has a thing that he must say.
Yes. Okay, so...
Oh yeah, we need to tell the story behind our Sweppernario.
Yes, and
Discord
the picture of my face extremely zoomed in at a
That's
low
Gabe's
angle.
nose, by the way, Evan.
I thought it was a panda.
No, it's Gabe's nose.
I only ever saw it at a distance, though, so, you know.
You want me to
That's
start
fair.
the story about my experience of this, and then you can
Yeah. We'll
you
give
can
two
give
different
context.
perspectives.
Okay.
We'll give two different perspectives.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
You can.
Okay. So
Shit, I went right over the gold gem!
Oh gosh.
Not even close.
Can you go
Now
back?
I
You
can
can't
ride
go
my
back and get it, can
tricycle
you?
again.
Nope.
Can you go back and get it?
Nope, because the stage just ended right there.
Yikes. That's the
Oh,
worst.
moly cow!
Moly
Guess
cow.
what that means? We're gonna fight a mini-boss against a mole!
Oh,
My
that's
favorite
so
song.
cute.
Yeah, Carrie's favorite
Here we
song.
go. Here we go. Here we go. There
Here
it
we
is.
go.
I like
Here it
the
is.
intro to it for some reason. I love the higher pitched part. It's so fun and it's kind of mysterious. Except
Look
for
at
his
how
crying.
stressed he is. Yeah. All right, Carrie,
Yikes.
go.
Okay, so
Activate.
2 days ago, I get this text message. Well, it's a DM on Discord. By the way, I thought this was on our STG chat and not a DM from Gabe. So let me see. Where does it start? Starts with Gabe. I have ingested edibles for the first time. And it's this like picture of this gray-looking mudkip thing.
It's a picture of Whooper, and it just says this.
And it says
What does
this.
it say? Oh,
And
this.
then he sends me a picture of a close-up of his nose. And then he says, and then I say, wait, and then I say Mario because he has a big nose. And then Gabe says, it's a me, here's Mario. Ready? Ready? Okay. And then he sends the picture of Bad, which is, the Donkey
With the
Kong
Donkey
picture of
Kong.
Bad that he sent to me like 29 times in the middle of the night once. But he misspells Super Mario as Weppernario. And that's where that started. And he suddenly proceeds to try to spell Super Mario about 15,000 times, each time incorrectly.
Literally just 4 times I try to respell it.
15,000 times. Literally
Okay.
15,000. I counted each and every one of them.
Yep, she sure did.
That's my story.
Alright.
Yeah. So I had a friend, or have a friend who works downtown Portland in a facility that makes edibles, and he's like, "Hey, I have extras. Do you want to try them?" And I was like, no, not really." And he's like, "You sure this is a really good batch?" And I was like, "I've never had edibles before." And he's like, "Well, you can try them." And I was like, "Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt." Oh, he had a desperation attack and then blew up. That's tough.
Yikes.
We're talking the legal shit, right?
Yeah. No, this is completely legal. So he drops by and drops them off, and they're like in the form of like usually what they are, which are brownies, because edibles are made with
This is
cannabis oil.
Sorry, this is the cave's last stage, and it's a complicated maze. Use the
This is
red
number
warp
one.
gate to find the Sasquatch Beta. It's located 1,000 yards under this cave. Don't forget to talk to your friend. Now, okay, I get lost in this maze for a little bit. Nope, shaking the king doesn't get you anything. But that's a map of the maze. Though it's like I just can never remember what warp gate goes where.
Okay.
So you're just gonna see me go back and forth for a little bit before I actually figure it out.
You know, I'm not surprised you didn't get anything by shaking the king. I would think the king of all people would be smart enough to lock up his valuables elsewhere.
The king?
The king.
Anyways, Gabe, continue.
Yeah. So he drops them off, and they're in the form of brownies because edibles are made with oil / butter, but like not regular butter. It's LSD. Or not
Oh,
LSD,
is your
well,
friend
not LSD.
Master Roshi?
Yeah, he is.
Gabe had acid
it's-
brownies.
No, I did not have LSD. I misspoke. I'm still activating. But
Activate. Energize.
Anyway, so he drops him off, and I'm like, oh, okay, thanks, man. And we talk for a little bit, and he's like, cool, okay, bye. And so yeah, I'm like looking at him, and I'm like, this looks pretty cool. It's like it's like a brownie, but it's like, I don't know how to describe it. I guess like half the length of my phone, so it's an alright size. And so obviously I get water with it, and I eat some food first just to get something in my system. And I consume it, and I'm like, oh, it tastes pretty sweet and chocolatey, obviously, because it's a brownie. And I consume it, and I'm like, all right. And I forgot to ask him, like, when does it start kicking in? So I eat it, and then I get the gradual experience of it happening. Now, the way it's different than the way the edibles are different than typical recreational marijuana usages. Oftentimes, marijuana is smoked, whereas edibles are eaten, and so it gets into your system a lot faster. And I can hold my stuff pretty well when it comes to recreational usage of I was about to say PEDs, but not steroids.
DMT?
PET.
BLTs.
Yes, I'm very stable when it comes to bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwiches. By the way, side trail. I thought of a sandwich and calling it the best sandwich, which is bacon, egg, tomato sauce, bacon, egg, sausage, tomato. BEST.
Oh.
I think it'd be a good
Really
sandwich.
good.
That would be you literally called
Sourdough
best.
bread.
Yep, it's called the best.
It would be
sandwich.
the best.
Mm-hmm. BEST instead of BLT. Get that shit out of here. And then I don't want to say it all hits me at once, but there's like a gradual buildup, and then like the end of it is like, okay, like if you're gonna get hit with a wrecking ball, right? Like, obviously, the wrecking ball is heavier than the chain it's mounted on, as well as the swing arm. So the swing arm hits you first, or gets to you first, rather, and then the wrecking ball hits you. So, I just kind of like, it all hits me, and I'm like, whoa.
And that was the point at which you messaged me, I'm assuming.
No, I did a couple other things first. I was obviously like existing within a unique plane of existence while my brain was.
You messaged me right at the end there.
My brain was disconnected, and I said Carrie, I said, hey, because I saw the bad picture on my phone pop up.
Oh.
And I was like, Carrie. And so I sent her the picture of the whooper. I posted it in the chat, but it's just a whooper that's just this. And then Carrie said I had someone trying to drug. Oh, never mind. I don't know if I have the consent to tell that story.
Oh, that's what I
And
told
then-
you about the time someone tried to drug me. Yes.
Yeah. So someone tried to drug Carrie while she was driving,
I didn't.
and then she's not friends with them. But it said Carrie S. Carrie S. was typing, and so I took a picture of my face. That I guess I was just like me waiting for Carrie to send the message, but it was just like a really zoomed in picture of my face.
Send
and
it
like
to Evan right now.
I will. It's like a
You will?
low
Okay.
angle. So it's like a low angle, so it looks like I'm looking down on
There it is.
something or something is looking up at me.
It's like you're looking at your phone waiting for me.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
is Gabe's nose. Just real up
And
close.
then Carrie says Mario, and I say it's a me. Here's Mario. And I was looking for the bad picture, and Carrie sent me the picture of the fucking Super Mario Odyssey Mario without the mustache and the nose because it's on Cappy. It's terrible. And then I say Super Mario, and I say Mari P, and then I say
15,000
Mayro.
different reiterations.
yeah, and then I say Mayro, and then I finally land on Mario. And then
Nairo.
let's see. Yeah, Nairo.
I love this. I love how Gabe, when he's high, sees the picture bad and just thinks, Harry.
And at that time I was still enduring, so I don't remember really much, but I remember enough to know that I continued messaging Carrie for a while, and during that time I sobered up, and then we talked about some other things, and then we did again the word like not the association game, the word like I don't know. We played a word game and it ended with me saying, no hablo español, because Carrie lying once again, saying she doesn't speak Spanish, says Spanish. And then she says, yo también. And I say, yo tambourine. And she says, yo timpani. And I say, yo tam tam. She says, yo Tampa, Florida. And I say, yo tampon. She says, yo trampoline. And I say, yo tramp. And she just says, yeah.
This is this is pretty par for the course for a conversation with Carrie, I feel.
Uh-huh. So that was
He
my
called me a
experience.
tramp.
I did.
Anyways.
Here we are in the maze. Not to be confused with maze. This isn't corn.
M-A-I-Z-E.
Get that right. Yeah, maze.
No, that's that's how you spell maize. That's corn flour or something, right?
Yeah. Corn.
Or is it just corn? It
Corn.
might
Corn.
actually just be corn.
Cornelius.
Corn.
Is a cereal
Corn.
grain first domesticated by indigenous peoples in southern Mexico about 10,000 years ago.
Corn.
Corn.
Imagine eating corn. Me.
When you're a
Yeah, I think it's just
corn
another name
main.
for corn. Because it comes from the Spanish word maíz, which means corn. I don't speak Spanish, but I know that one.
So I used
Very well
to
good line.
I used to play Corrin online in Smash, but the reason I stopped was because I did so well, had just such a good streak with Corrin that they're currently sitting at the top of my GSP, and I'm like, okay, I can never play this character ever again. I'm never gonna get my
here's how
GSP that high ever again. It needs to stay there.
Here's how you continue buffing your GSP is that you just play adventure mode a couple times, and so because it
Your
affects your
online
GSP,
GSP?
also. Oh no, you're right.
I'm
I thought
talking
it does for
online.
Global I think it does for Global Smash Power too.
GSP, Grandma
Oh, we're
Slurping
dropping.
Pickles.
We're dropping.
That's what GSP stands for, right?
What's it
I
stand
heard
for? What'd you
Grandma
say?
slurping, but I didn't hear the P.
Grandma Slurping Pickles, Gabe.
Oh.
Okay.
Guys, it's boss time.
I heard Grandma slurping piss. All right, what's his neck?
Pepperoni.
Well, first, at first, it's a tank. Wait, get
Pumpkin
ready for this.
soup.
Get ready for this.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
He
boarded-
pushes
boarded
cannon
it
up so he
straight up.
hits himself. By the way,
Oh,
completely completely ignore the rocks. Like, you can throw them back at him, but just, like, waiting for the cannon is so much more effective. I'm just gonna say right now, Sasquatch Beta is probably the easiest boss in the game, as, like, not counting any mini-bosses.
Looks like a punk Mr. Potato Head. Oh wait, not anymore. Just kidding. When he was in the robot thing, he looked like it. But then again, I think I was looking at the body part of his suit as part of his face.
So anyway, yeah.
He looks like an ape.
I love doing that.
Just catch his foot and slam him on him.
Yeah.
Then Vince McMahon walks back onto it.
I love the Vince McMahon walk.
Another thing about this boss is also that, unlike every other, like, major boss in this game, this only has 2 phases instead of 3. So, it's way easier than any of the other ones.
But it doesn't look like they up the difficulty in the 2 phases to make up for the fact it's only 2, though. So,
yeah.
It does seem easier all around.
See, I know damaged that and got the gold gem.
Nice.
Boy, am I glad to see you, Marina!
You think he'd learn?
Nah, never.
He's a 90s anime sleazeball. He doesn't learn.
Yeah, he is. How old is Marina?
She's a robot.
Yeah.
Robots
Love
can
is
be made
sad
in a
and
specific
beautiful,
period of time,
and someone
which
is
would be
always
equivalent
trying to
their
destroy
age.
it too. It's time to destroy the evil empire and fight for world peace. By the way, here's a useful tip for you. If you get tired of pressing buttons, try using the control stick. So, what did you think? Not much to it, right? Oh, don't get angry. Grabbing is where you must begin. Shaking for treasure from within. Throwing far is how to win. Ultra Intergalactic Cybot G. Marina, her throw will conquer you. Anyway, yeah, that was pretty easy.
She must be able to punch really hard, because if she's a robot, her fists are made of metal, and so punch can do mad damage.
You see, this is why she doesn't punch, because it will do mad damage, and throwing is more controlled.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's my headcanon.
Evan's headcanon.
Gabe, what do you think? What do you think would happen if she tried to punch something?
Okay. Here's my headcanon. My headcanon.
Your head camel?
Yeah. Okay. She punches something with enough force, it doesn't actually cause a direct impact. Like, the kinetic energy isn't focused in her fist.
Mm-hmm.
It spreads at a certain diameter relative to the percentage of her fist compared to the mass of the object. And what it does is it distorts that space and blows the thing back. So if she punches me, say, right? Instead of it like hitting, right? What it'll do is the fist will make impact, and my body mass percentage relative to her fist is calculated, and in that calculation, the space around her fist is how wide it spreads across my body. So if she hits something like, something small, right? Like someone throws a chimkin nugget at her, right?
Chimkin nugget.
And she punches it, right? It's not going to go that far at all, because it's small compared to her fist. It probably won't go anywhere. It'll probably just hit her fist and fall down, because there's the relative percentage of the total mass of that chimkin nugget compared to her fist is so much smaller. Now, if she were to hit something like, I don't know, like a 767, she were to hit it, since the plane is so much bigger and the mass is so much more than her fist, that shit's gonna fly like 8 quintillion yards out, right? So that's what I think is gonna happen.
And then it hits someone directly.
Yeah, and then they die.
Yeah,
and then they die.
Naturally.
Actually, I just remembered. If you throw something upward, she just holds it in place and punches it up in the air. And it pretty much does exactly what Gabe described it to do. So
way to go.
Next time on Smash Team Games, we punch planes.
Good.
Ouch. There goes my knuckles. There
Not with
go
that
my
attitude.
knuckles. Grammar. Grammar, Carrie.